About to start therapy with my shrink right there. Try to sit down on the chair. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm gonna keep this short. But point is, the message of Bad Bunny was like unity, love, right? And that message was authentic. I do know it seems very woke, but it's because in Puerto Rico there's no racism. There's a pretty much acceptability of whoever you are, and racism doesn't exist. And we come in all colors. I've seen a couple of tweets. We all look the same. That is BS, 100%. Look, the whole thing is I hate politics so much. Woke went too far, in my opinion, when Disney started taking a preference over LGBTQ, okay? And it was Disney, children, right? Watch that. And I'll tell you what, my son, if he's ever gay, at 18 years old, I will love him to death. But meanwhile, I'm gonna try to raise him as a man. But if that happens, I won't care. I won't care. But that's the whole children thing, that's where I draw the line. And I hate MAGA. I hate MAGA because they said they were gonna deport criminals. And they've been just tearing families apart. I've lost 3 friends in my state that just moved out scared. I don't even think they were criminals. Maybe one was. I don't know, but like the other 2 weren't. People were scared. There's like a lot of, it just went too far. It went too far, and like all I want is the human side, which I know is real because I felt it. I felt it in every state I went. I got mad love, and everybody knew I was Puerto Rican. And not only chicks, because I had a lot of guy friends too. So why can't we judge people by who they are? And you know what? I've been rough. I've been going through some rough times. Like in the past, in my 20s, I was out of control. Pennsylvania, thank God. That's a story, but thank God, like I had friends that gave me home and shelter when I was at my worst. And you know what? Even at my worst, which I used to be part of that opiate epidemic from 2012 to 2017 or 2016. That was the worst stage of my life. That's all I'll say. But I never bite the hand that feeds you. You know, I never stole from friends. I never did any of that when I was screwed. Never. And I guess that is rare for people that are drug addicts like I was back then. But Jake Paul just literally did that. And now he's saying sorry because you don't pay taxes. Billionaires out there, yeah, it's true. You just go to Puerto Rico for 6 months. That's it. They won't do an investigation. They'll say they might, but they're not. You can come back to the United States, you don't pay taxes. And that's what Jake Paul did. He lives in Dorado, Puerto Rico, and I'm actually kind of worried about him. Cause there's some dangerous people out there in Puerto Rico too. They usually just kill each other out on the underworld. They don't usually mess with people that are innocent or whatever, but watch his back, and you just don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's all I got.